All right. Hello, everybody. Just what? All right. Good. All right. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of well, me, actually. I don't know the wind up and the pitch. Um, Welcome back to another CW breakdown. Today we're going to be looking at Supernatural. Super excited about this. Haven't really watched the last few seasons or so. So gonna try to get back into just the final season. I just really want to. I kind of just want to see how it ends. To be honest, I don't know if that is a bad thing or not. I haven't really watched all the way through. I've watched bits and pieces, probably the last 3 or 4 seasons. So I don't know everything that's going on. I get the main characters, like I know who Jack is, and I know Chuck, and I saw the last episode of the finale of season 14, so that I kind of understood what was going on. And so basically, we have. Sorry, it's on in the background just in case Sam and Dean are just kicking some zombies spirits. It kind of goes back and forth. We kind of find out, spoilers alert by the way, we'll be talking about episode 15, episode 1 and 2 in this video. So if you haven't seen them yet, I actually highly recommend it. I think that we're really going to get modern slash, I don't want to use the phrase OG, but really when we all really liked Supernatural in the beginning, I think like seasons 1 through 6 was such a capstone of a story. I think we're gonna get a lot of those elements combined with a lot of the new stuff and really have like a really strong ending. I think I'm really excited to see where this season goes, because it seems to be Sam and Dean back at it again. And I know that sounds kind of weird because that's what we've been watching for the last 15 years. But there's been so much going on because they have to keep upping, the level each year, or the bad guys or the foes that they face, because they keep getting not stronger, but more knowledgeable and understandable of how to defeat what's coming at them, and things of that nature. Plus, they've also had help from Jack, who's a Nephilim. I think Nephilim. Oh, sorry, that was. But you're gonna watch it. Nephilim. I don't even know if that's the real word. I just like that phrase now, so I might coin it, stick with it. All right, moving on. So he is a cross between Lucifer and a human, apparently, which makes him super powerful, and he kind of becomes the villain of the last season, which I didn't really see. I know doesn't really matter because Jack is now no longer with us. Chuck was able to devise a weapon for the boys to use that was basically called the Equalizer, that leveled the playing field and allowed basically to give up your own life to take somebody else's, in the grand scheme of things. So that's what Sam did. Or that's what was going to happen, but then it's revealed that basically Chuck has been, and they've kind of known this all along, but Chuck has been playing them for the whole time. They've basically been in a rat race all these years. And so, they basically turn on Chuck, and Chuck gets shot with the Equalizer gun. And then Sam gets a wound because Sam was the one that shot the gun. And that kind of story unfolds from there, which is also another key aspect that I'm super excited about, because it looks like, if you continue to watch some of the rest of the episodes, Chuck's character, he becomes weakened by the gunshot wound. It didn't necessarily kill him, and in fact he was able to not only kill Jack but also open all the gates of hell and let all the spirits that's been locked away in hell free. And so they're all coming out and they're actually taking over bodies, and so there's like a zombie apocalypse going on, / there's a bunch of ghosts that's been released, plus all the demons. So they've got basically everybody they've ever contested with or sent back to hell, plus everybody who's never seen the Earth or has gotten out of hell in a very long time. So they're going to be coming up against some really powerful spirits. Maybe we saw that Jack the Ripper was in episode 2. That was pretty cool. We see that Michael, the Michael from this universe, because I know a few seasons ago there was a Michael from an alternate universe, but the Michael from this universe, technically embodied by Sam and Dean's half brother. I do not know his name, so do not ask me. But I'll have to find out. So there's so much to go through because there's just so much because of 15 seasons, there's so much you kind of have to not really know, but it does help the show kind of progress. So anyways, where was I? Oh, Michael. So Michael's going to come. So hopefully Michael will play a role in this final season. Maybe we'll get to see because it seems like almost all the, Lucifer got a chance to talk with Chuck, his dad, and kind of not reconcile, but at least have that conversation. So I'm wondering if Michael from this universe will get to, because we know the alternate version never got a chance because he never found him. His goal was to keep trying to find him, going through universe to universe, but to no avail. So we kind of have Chuck, who's wandering around, and he goes and finds a sister, and we kind of see that he's losing his strength, and so we'll kind of see what his big master plan is, or if he has one, going forward within the show. I really like Chuck's character. I think he's a lot of fun, and especially now with this kind of twist of him being like the patriarch of everything bad that's ever happened to Sam and Dean, and he's just been kind of toying with their lives and just using it for his own storytelling, and it looks like he might get a taste of his own medicine or in some fashion. So interesting. I'm excited to see where the season goes. I'm curious to see where it ends. Jack is still here, at least the actor is. A demon has possessed him, and he's kind of helping the boys. Cass doesn't really like that, but who cares what Cass likes or doesn't like? He doesn't care, really. I mean, he kind of does. And I don't know, he might be losing his powers too, from the looks of it. I'm not really sure. It kind of seems that way. It looks like Chuck is losing his powers, and maybe Chuck, since he created the angels, they will also lose their powers for that. I don't know. All this is just, fun speculation. I'm just excited about the show again, which is pretty exciting because, it's been on the air for 15 years, and that's just so much. I mean, I remember watching them on TNT when I was, younger. I'm not going to say a kid. I'm basically still a kid. Yeah, I'm super excited. It looks like Sam and Dean are back at it again in full swing. We've got everybody coming back. We saw Kevin come back. He was an old prophet, kind of helped the boys a little bit, at least as a distraction, as it turned out to be. But it's exciting to see people coming back. I'm curious to see who else they'll bring in. Maybe we'll get to see their half brother, because the cage is unlocked. I wonder if we'll get to see the dad again, in some shape or form. We probably won't see the mom because she, of course, got killed by Jack. And I don't know if they'll play a role there. Maybe they'll have just a moment with them at the end. But I'm curious to see where you guys think the show is going. If you guys like these reviews or little commentaries, little half and halfers, halfer reviews, I'll go ahead and keep doing them. It looks really exciting. I'm watching it right now. The boys just walked out of the crypt, and they just see all these just bodies laying out all over the floor. This is episode 1 that's on in the background here. And you've got Jack, who's possessed by Balthazar, he a demon, basically a day worker is what he's told the boys he is out, and he's basically informing them on what's going on. And it's very interesting because they kind of go through and they trap all the ghosts in one town for a little while with a spell. Rowena comes back. Rowena, the witch, the witch with the witch with the red hair comes back into play. Along with Ketch, I'm not really sure who that is. Some British guy. Which okay, I'm down with that. Supposedly. So we'll kind of see what other characters come back. Comment below on what characters you want to see come back. We saw Kevin, an old prophet. Let's see. I would love to see Gabriel come back. He's one of the archangels. Who else? Oh man, there's so many. I wonder how many they'll do from like the Lucifer, but he died too, and pretty recently. So I don't know if they'll bring him back or not. Oh, that lady's clawing at her face. My bad. It looks like what is it? The one that when you look in the mirror and she looks at you. That one, it's creepy. And the human, the person was like clawing her face off. It was gross. All right, so Supernatural episodes 1 and 2 have been completed. I'm super excited to see where else, especially the filler episodes. I never really was a person for filler episodes because, with 24 episodes, they probably will tell some side stories that connect to the overall theme of the whole show. They probably will get a lot more interesting because of where the position they're in. Anybody from hell is fair game here as opponents. And we've already seen people like Jack the Ripper come through. Michael might be released or might have been released. Upper level demons that they sent down, way back when before they knew how to kill them could come back. So there's a lot of meat on the bone for enemies. So super excited. I'm also super excited about the rest of the CW. We have Crisis coming. I'm so excited about Crisis. Crisis on Infinite Earths. That's going to be breaking down the DC shows. Go ahead. I'm doing all of them. I'm doing as many of the shows as I can possibly watch. I've already started doing The Flash. That episode should already be up. Episodes 1 and 2, I believe, I've already reviewed from the new season 6. I'm going to be redoing Arrow as well. I watched the first episode already. I hate to say it, but I really liked it. I'm actually kind of pumped for it, especially because the first episode kind of toys with him going back to the island, and we kind of see an alternate version of how things kind of unfolded on another. Well, I won't. We'll go over it in another video because I'm super excited about it. So thank you guys so much for joining another video. Can't wait for more episodes of Supernatural and everything else we got going on the CW. And Crisis should be coming soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.